What's up, YouTube? About to do some moto shooting? I don't know. Welcome to another video. Look at that lean angle. Damn. Alright, so I brought my AR. We're gonna do some shooting. It's been a really long time since I've been shooting, so we'll see how this goes. I gotta make sure my zero is correct again. I think I zeroed at 100 yards. Give or take, you know, it's not super accurate. Got the new Hiding Out K60 on the rear. Doing wonders on the dirt. With this suspension, I am a happy man. This bike is set up pretty well right now. It's a pretty beautiful fall day. About 55 degrees maybe even a little less. Usually I'm here when it's super hot in the summer, and I can't ask for anything more. I've switched to my dirt gloves, which are actually have bought them. I bought them for my mountain bike way before I was even into motorcycling. And so as soon as I get on the dirt, I just switch out to these things. I get a lot more dexterity. I can use the GoPro controls a lot easier. They're just much lighter weight, and they vent way better than my full Gore-Tex line ones. So I'll do a review on these things. These are the Fox Dirt Paw, I think they're called. Look at this fall foliage. Beautiful. Almost there. To where? To Pumpkin Land? So yeah, I got some 55 grain full metal jacket rounds. Nothing special. Just basically the cheapest brass stuff I could find that it wasn't wolf ammo. That's kind of what the scope is set up to. It's a P2G3 Nikon scope. Right on one of the turrets, it says 55 grain bullet. So yeah, we'll see how it does. It's been a long time since I've shot it. Alright, here we are. Gore-Tex suspension doing work. This is gonna be sketchy. Yeah, okay. So, this is the shooting spot. Yes. Oh my god. Guys, I don't know if you realize how much I am absolutely in love with the suspension now that I've taken it off-road. Just a world of difference. Alright, this is going to be sketchy here. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Stay out of the mud. Okay. Look at this! Alright, set up shop. I think I'm going to fire into this hill. Yeah, I think so. Actually, let me scout out the area, make sure that's not a road on the edge there. I don't want to be firing into a road. Looks like that's clear. No road. My shoe's hanging off. Look at this. This is why I strap my shit all the way now. Alright guys, so here's a rifle. I'll just start back to front, I guess. Battlelink MFT minimalist stock. Magpul K2 grip. That's like a more vertical grip angle. Magpul enhanced trigger guard. Magpul backup iron sight and
front as well. You can see there's like barely any gap between that and the Nikon P-TT3 scope, along with the M-TT3 scope mount they make. This is based off a Spike's Tactical lower. Bought it stripped lower. BCM upper. Palmetto State Armory bolt carrier group. BCM gunfighter. Charging handle with the one of like the medium-sized latches. Let's see, Midwest Industries key mod rail. I think there's like a 13-inch. Underneath, you've got a Odin Works TT3 Wild chambered 3-gun barrel. Definitely way too thick for my application. It makes the gun super front end heavy. Should have just got one of their other, thinner profile barrels. I'm not sure what the gas block is, just some low pro gas block. And then a Strike Industries Checkmate comp, which works decent. I don't really have a whole lot of experience with compensators. Other than that, it's some pretty basic lower parts kit. Geisley SSA trigger, so that's a 2-stage trigger in it. So let's make sure this thing is zeroed in, and then we'll do some other stuff. Alright, here's where I started out. Brought I think like 2 clicks left, maybe another 2. Brought it up. I think I tried to do it down here, and I don't know what happened there. This is still to the left. I think I got some wind coming to the left. This is the second to last group, so it was a little high. Brought it down. This is where I'm at now. So should be about right. Pretty level with the target. Again, I have some crosswind to the left, so my turrets are adjustable, but I don't have to. I have a 0 I can set it to and everything, which is pretty cool. I'll show you that. So basically, I have the ability to adjust this and return to 0, and I could even adjust it, lift it up, turn it to the point, and make it the new 0. So this scope's pretty awesome in that sense. It's also a 3 to 9 by I think 40 objective. Testing out some hex mags. Haven't really used these before at all. They seem to be working okay. I'm usually a PMAG guy if I can get them, just because they're proven and they are, probably just as cheap most of the time. Unfortunately, you can't find these as cheap, capped out to 10 rounds, being in California. These are all 10-round mags. They just look like 30s. They're a little easier to manipulate and everything, but basically I can't load more than 10 in that, so. All right, let's see what we can do. Just offhand, 100 yards, see how this goes. Still got a lot of crosswind, maybe like 5 miles per hour. Alright, so this is a new target. I will clean up the mess, I promise. I brought a few trash bags. But this is something we were using at work. There's some kind of thermal printer, calculator thing. We were using this to count out the drawer at the end of the night, cash drawer. So stopped working, got a new one. I was like, hey, I'll shoot it. not nearly as explosive as I thought it would be. It's going to be a mess to clean up, but whatever. Looks like just like a lot of holes that just penetrated right through. That round is just super sharp, high velocity round, so of course this wasn't going to, you know, cause much. By the way, these orange things are self-healing targets. I just using them to stand up the calculator. So, time to clean it up. Alright, now we're gonna do like maybe 150, 175 yards. Let's see if you can, yeah, you can pick that out. It's kind of in the center of the frame there, that black square. But yeah, I'll be shooting at that. Let's see what kind of groupings I get. Probably not gonna get anything great. I really should bring this to a bench and just see, you know, what my groupings are actually like. I've only been shooting off of my saddle on my motorcycle here, so we'll see what we can get. Probably go a little further left. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of wind right now. Maybe 2 clicks. And yeah, this reticle's got a bullet drop compensator, so I can basically just put it at the 200 mark and it should be good to go for 55 grain bullets. These all 10 rounds. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about a 6-inch spread. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, looks like they're all there. Yeah, I don't know. It's not terrible. Considering I'm not doing it on a stable bench and I don't have a good bipod or something. I think that's my next step. Bipod, sling, and I'll be good to go. Maybe I'll get my handgun out here too. That's it for today. Starting to get dark. Can't be out here too late. Also gonna see if I can catch a climbing gym with my friends. Assuming they're going. Thanks for joining me in another Motocamp adventure video. Hope this is something different for you to enjoy it. If you like more of this stuff, press that like button and consider subscribing if you're new to the adventure. Yeah, be safe out there. Read up on the 4 main rules of firearm safety. And if you're interested in something like this, there's plenty of resources to get you started. It's becoming a huge hobby across the US, and I'm glad it is. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me. And this is what daylight savings time looks like. Thanks for joining me in another Motocamp adventure video, and I should not be riding in the dark like this. Take care everyone, ride safe.